Yay, a D8. What we got?
Whoa. Very nice roll, Jude. We have a +7 in the chat if anybody wants it.
Yeah.
Hey.
And we still have the +1, I believe, from earlier
Yeah,
as well.
you guys haven't used that
Whoa.
either. They're going to be very well equipped for this one.
Yes.
So now that you guys have made it past the Rending Wind, you sit atop Mount Verndarhim as you see the sun beginning to descend. It's late afternoon, not quite sunset.
So I feel I have to say it. Why are we here again?
Every time.
You really don't remember?
Of course I remember.
But why don't you tell me why we're here?
Yeah.
Just in case. Let me see if you
I
remember.
don't want to cut off Alex's dialogue. Continue on.
No, that was it. I was asking what you guys wanted to do.
Okay, so can we are let me go back through my notes.
I can give you a refresher if you need.
All right, let's go back.
No. I'm more wanting to
Turn around.
All right, we saw it. Looks great. We're looking for
It's
like
a gift
signs
shop
of that.
to find a T-shirt to say that we made it here.
She did
Because
that
everybody said
shop.
it was impossible.
She said she's still thinking about the betrayal of being sent away. Which, like, yes.
So I want to like see if we can like look for signs of like the place that we're supposed to go to. This is like I have notes and stuff on it, but I can like vaguely remember that we were looking for like the like lost dwarven city.
The dwarves.
The dwarves.
So
Wait,
you were
that matches up with the dwarves building the monastery too.
It does.
And the
Morgan.
dwarves in the other place.
you're making
Did y'all-
connections.
Okay, did y'all make all these connections and
Yep.
Yep.
fucking say these things out loud, man?
It's funny because I think it makes sense for Taffy too to like just like completely disregard things or.
Yeah, to be like, so
said
we're
in the
looking for
chat,
dwarves.
yes.
But the people where we just were
We're
built
dwarves.
places and they were dwarves, but the people before were dwarves. Like, I could just imagine the thought
Yeah.
process. Yes.
I don't try
Yes.
to roleplay this hard. I'm just an idiot.
You're not an idiot. You're not an idiot. A lot of this stuff is just kind of, subtext.
It's
There's a lot of lore
It's
there,
challenging
but
for
you're not
an
required to
11-year-old.
It's
know it.
lore building.
It's challenging for
You're only on a
11-year-old.
5th grade reading level. It's fine.
This is ADHD at its absolute best.
Taffy with that math meme with all the things.
Yeah.
around her.
Yeah, like, what?
Wait, they're all dwarves.
Dwarves everywhere.
Dwarves all the way down.
It's like 50 sessions from now, and she goes, "It was all dwarves."
It was dwarves
The
all
whole time.
along.
Yep.
This is written like all those movies that you love to watch that stress me out.
Yeah.
When they introduce something in the first 10 minutes and then 2.5 hours later they connect it.
Yeah.
And then I get pissed off because I missed it.
Oh yeah.
That's what's happening.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's
I
the
love to
space
do that.
guy.
Yeah, that's why.
It's
that's
It's
why
Kung Fu
just dwarves
Panda.
the whole time.
Always has been.
dwarves all the way down.
So just to give a deeper refresher because it's been a while since you guys have been in a set tower being given all this information. You were tasked or you were told that there was an ancient dwarven city of lore keepers that used to live at Mount Verndarhim ages ago.
And they're supposed to know the true prophecy.
Yes, and so you
The
were
trust.
sent to find the prophecy about the World Eater. Since that prophecy over time has been bastardized and changed by different rulers and kingdoms to suit their own selfish needs, you need to know
Yeah.
the truth of it all so that you can stop whatever's happening.
Yeah.
So, looking around, there is an opening into the side of Mount Verndarhim near the peak. Arsenaway, you said that you wanted to try and look around to see if you saw any signs of. Yeah, make an investigation check for me.
In the distance, you hear a man yelling, "Isildur! Throw it in the fire! Destroy it!"
No.
A 17.
That was my favorite part.
Nice.
Of Panda, by the way.
So, looking around,
Favorite what? Favorite part of Kung Fu Panda.
you find a few sets of footprints
Oh, yeah.
leading into the cavern inside of the mountain. You realize that because of the Rending Wind, it often probably doesn't snow here, so it's hard to tell how long those prints have been there. But you distinctly see 2 sets of adult-sized prints and 1 smaller set of prints.
Okay. Adult-sized prints and
Milby was
Smaller
a
prints.
dwarf, right?
Milvy is a half elf.
What was that? Well,
They're here.
yes. But we're looking for them. Who is they? Who are you talking about? Will, stop it!
Exactly. Who are they?
What's his face from earlier?
What's whose face?
The one Valfar threatened to murder if he ever saw again.
Oh no! If Belvius is here,
Is it Belvius?
no. Can I will kill Belvius too. Can I go like put my feet up to those footprints? Are they the same size as me, or do they look larger?
Are they the same size as Taffy?
The larger prints that would be close to your size, one is slightly larger, and you notice that it is sunken in a bit more than the other. It appears to carry with it a fair amount of weight. The other is almost the exact same size. Both are actual shoe prints, so whatever made these is not some manner of beast. It is at least sentient enough to wear.
So we got a chunk
Footwear.
meister.
Sonorin, didn't you speak with them and the monk said that there was a close relationship with somebody around here, right?
No, that wasn't me.
Remember? That wasn't you?
You guys read that in a book, I think,
You read
in
that?
the book. Yeah, we read that.
about a relationship with. I don't even know because I wasn't there.
Goliath.
Some Goliaths. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some Goliaths.
Goliaths.
All right, so these are probably not Goliath footprints, but they're heavy.
Yes, they are definitely not Goliath footprints because you also read during that time that although the
They
Goliaths
don't have feet.
do often make their way into the harsher parts of the Rending Wind, they do not ascend Mount Verndarhim because even they often succumb to the intense cold
Wow.
and harsh conditions therein.
Wow.
Would Cheryl have ever seen a Goliath, like in person?
Probably so. With your time traveling around, Goliaths are rare in the southern regions, but especially where you're from, I'm sure you would have at least seen one.
Can we make any kind of like inside check on the footprints?
Insight check on the footprints.
I don't
How
With
how
your-
fresh do the footprints look?
No, I'm just trying to see like if we like would have any idea as to like what, like how large of a being.
So I don't think
these
that would be
beings
an insight check.
Yeah,
I know that
with
that's
your-
why I was asking
with
because I
your
don't
prior
know.
investigation check,
know,
you
Vex.
can tell that the two larger sets of prints would have come from a figure that's roughly about your size. Maybe the ones that are sunken in a bit deeper from someone tall or someone wearing armor.
A chunky monster.
Chunky monster.
To answer your question, Cheryl, it's hard to tell how long they've been here because this area does not often get inclement weather. The prints have not. You would gather that the prints likely look pretty similar now to the day when they were made.
And they're just the 2 sets, right? There aren't like multiples.
So yeah, there's 2 sets of larger footprints and then 1 set of very small footprints.
So
From
there are
either
3
a
people
gnome or-
total.
Yes.
Okay. Or 3 distinct tracks.
Yeah.
I
I'm
want
giggling
to
at Will's
smell
text.
for people.
Smell.
Okay. Make a perception check with advantage.
$18.
Why
Yeah.
are we this way?
Cheryl, the air here is still, and so you don't pick up on much, but you do pick up a slight smell of decay, of
Sorry, that's my
disrepair
lunch.
from inside the cave.
Like a ruined city,
Like dead
you
people.
might say.
Possibly.
Well, like, yeah, is it more like dead people, or is it more just like
It's
somebody
more.
ain't lived here in a while and all their shit gone bad?
I smell dead people.
A smelly smell.
You do not pick up any sense of blood or anything like that. It's a scent like ruins, I guess. I don't know how else to describe it. Yeah.
That's fair. And if my smell was not good enough to like kind of discern that, it just kind of seemed like not lively.
Yeah.
I can go off of that too.
Yeah.
Do we have company?
It doesn't smell like it. It smells like there hasn't been any activity here for some time. But obviously these footprints might say otherwise, so.
Can we stealth our... I mean, I know it's kind of weird because we're, like, out in the open, but can we, like slowly, like, make our way up there? Kind of, like, stealthily, but I also know we can't really hide anywhere.
Yeah, certainly. You can easily try and make your way around the side of this opening so as not to expose yourself directly in front of it.
Yeah, I think that's what I would like to do.
Okay. Roll a stealth check for me.
Oh, just...
Thanks for the sub, City Guard.
Ooh, 17.
Okay. As you make your way around the side of this opening and peer around the edge of it, you feel as though you've moved quite stealthily enough. The snow didn't even crunch under your footsteps. You're quite accustomed to walking on it now after all your training in the winds. Make a perception check for me as you look out into the dark cavern ahead.
21, Alex.
Very nice. What lays out before you is a large dome-like room, on the other side of which are some very unassuming stairs that lead down in a spiral.
Okay. Is it dark down there? Are there sounds coming from there? Is it quiet?
With your perception check, you're not really picking up anything.
Okay. I will make my way back to the group
Okay.
and tell them what I just saw. And this is really silly. I'm trying to figure out like if it would be good for like if this is the place we need to go to, or like if we need to like find a different like place to go into, but it feels like this is where we're supposed to go. I don't really know. Okay. So I'll tell everybody that and just say, you know, I'm really not sure if this is it, but we don't really see any other inlets or any other places to be, so maybe this is where we're supposed to be, and if we're unsure, just be prepared.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah. I was gonna crack my knuckles and run.
Nice.
Had to-
Before we go in, Cheryl wants to try something.
Okay.
Try it.
If the group doesn't mind waiting, like 10 minutes. It's 10 minutes to ritual cast something, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, go for it.
I will pace back and forth for 10 minutes. Very annoyingly. On Clot.
All right. On top of him? Or
No, with like...
I'm imagining you pacing back and forth on
On
top
Clot's
of Clot.
That is something that I would do. But no, Clot and I are gonna
Okay.
pace back and forth.
Maybe just do it
Okay.
next to Clot. Clot makes
So,
clops.
I'm gonna ritual cast divination,
Okay.
which lets me contact. It puts me in contact with a god or a god's servants. So I would assume in this instance it would be my god, or if anything is influencing Cheryl, maybe that god or whatever.
Okay.
But I ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days, and the GM offers a truthful reply. The reply might be a short phrase, a cryptic rhyme, or an omen.
Oh, that's so cool.
Okay. That is very cool. I like that.
It was at the bottom of my list, and I never scrolled down far enough to see it. But as you were like, as we were doing our months and things, I was like, oh, this might be really useful.
No, that's great. I love that.
That's so fun.
I love interacting like that.
So, I don't know how I would word this for Cheryl, and in the future I'll do better at wording it more in character.
You're fine.
But
You're fine.
but he would basically ask if there's any harm, if there's any life. No. Because I'm not dealing with my god or a god, I'm dealing with Alex. So
He does have
The
to offer a
one
truthful
that would
reply.
eat all your Pringles and then put the empty can back
Yeah.
just to mess with you.
You must offer a truthful reply, Alex.
I know. Yeah.
Says so in this spell.
I intend to.
what awaits us in Mount Verndarhim?
Okay.
I know I really put you on the spot with that there, but I didn't know about it until like today. Otherwise I
No.
would've, like, texted
That's
you
okay. That's
earlier.
okay. That's okay. Let me do it this way. Make a religion check. You're gonna get something, but I want to see how detailed or how cryptic that something is.
It's a 15.
Nice. Okay. You hear in your mind a voice with such gravitas that your heart trembles within your chest. A child, a protector,
A child.
and a lost soul
A child.
require your help.
Oh.
Something needs our help down there. There's I'm assuming the footprints belong to a child, a protector, and a lost soul. That's all I gleaned from this. But it seems like they do not wish us any harm, but they need our help. That's not to say that there might not be something dangerous down there, though.
I wonder if it's another tiefling.
It could be.
Okay, let's go.
As soon as you said child, you wanted to giggle, huh?
I did. I didn't
saw
know
you
how.
smile.
Honestly, half that time I was trying to figure out a way not to say child, but still say child.
A child.
But then my mind instantly went to youngling, and I was like, well, I don't want to say that either.
As soon as you said it, I saw you smile. I was like, we're all going to stay
I
in.
was like, well, it was because I said it and then I paused because I was like, what was the next thing? And I was like, oh no, I paused. They're gonna laugh.
The pause fit.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so you all begin to press into this antechamber and then subsequently move down the stairs on the opposite side. You travel down, and even through the stone walls that guide you on your path, at some point you begin to hear the rumbling of the winds on the mountain outside. After some time traveling, you see the stairs open up into a room that reminds you something of the Underdark. But as you gaze out upon it, the clusters of stone and uneven ground, you begin to realize, are not just random rock outcroppings. These are cobblestone streets and ruined buildings. As your eyes begin to focus in on them, you even find some statues that have fallen over. Some only bits of them remain.
Do they look like dwarven statues?
Make a perception check.
Inside check.
I'm gonna inside check those statues.
It's telling you the truth.
Yeah.
It's a statue.
What am I actually rolling?
Perception.
21.
The statues, though deteriorated, do depict dwarven faces and features.
They do.
They do.
Whoa.
Some
Guys,
even
we found it.
depict a language that you don't recognize. But with your high perception check, you're actually able to find some sections that would be readable if you spoke the language.
Is she pointing this out to us?
Yes, like this.
I would imagine so. Yeah.
I can read Dwarvish, Alex. Do I understand it?
Whoa.
Oh.
You do.
Ah.
Dr. Dwarf reading over here.
Our dude here.
Dwarf.
Yeah, boy.
Dr. Dwarf.
I am going to have you make an investigation check to see how much of the writing you are able to discern, because it is very heavily worn, it is very old, and parts of it are missing, so you'll have to kind of fill in the blanks.
And this wouldn't be a smell-based investigation check, would it?
No.
Like reading Braille with my trunk.
It's like, I can
Can
smell that this piece
Can
fell
I
off.
help him,
Another.
like find,
Oh,
like...
how the turns table.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna say you can't help him because you don't speak Dwarvish. The investigation that he's making is more of
Just
a
let him tell you what the
intelligence
investigation-
check.
You'll find the Grail in the castle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's written out.
So to preface this, I have a +0 to investigation,
Okay.
and I rolled a 1.
Oh my god.
You know
Okay.
nothing.
The information that you gather is that this lost city was called Verndarhim.
I share that with the group.
With the dwarven
Trill.
trill, it sounds more like Verndarhim.
Verndarhim.
I mean, it's been a while since I've had to use my
Build them
Dwarvish.
up, break them down.
Please be Dwarvish next time.
Deal.
Deal.
Rin runs off the edge of the cliff mountain.
I want to be a dwarf.
I'll see you guys in a little bit as a dwarf. The fuck was that guy talking about?
What the hell?
Dwarf walks up
dwarf,
behind us, taps us on the shoulders, like, what was
Hey,
that
guys.
guy?
Hey.
Who's that guy?
Heard your friend just died.
You need another. Can't do
got
any
more.
other accent, so this is what you get.
trucks a
Fuck
lot.
off, Will.
But I like the curtains.
Wow, we got really off
We got
topic.
really
I would hear one thing and I'm like, oh, there's a reference. Oh,
Yeah.
there's a reference. And just yeah.
Verndarhim.
Okay. Yeah.
Verndarhim.
Is it like Verndarhim just with some extra letters?
Yeah. It literally just has a D and an A in there.
I don't know how Verndarhim is spelled, so.
Yep.
Yep. There it is.
Without a D and an A.
I can spell the city name if you want.
Dang.
It is Verndarhim. Verndarhim.
Man, good job, Alex.
Thanks. So, what would you all like to do now? You stand in the ruins of the seemingly the ancient dwarven city that you were sent to find. It extends almost indefinitely.
Keep walking. Keep walking.
Okay.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Are we looking for a certain person?
You were told
A child.
to find the city and that they were tasked with keeping the prophecy. And you were also told that they doubted that the dwarves would still be there. It had been so long, and they'd only learned that the city existed through the writings of a very old book that made mention of it in the Inniset Tower Library.
And
Alex.
Sam's whatever told him that there was a child that was in
Yeah.
need of us.
Yes.
A child, a protector, and a lost soul.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's go find this child.
Alex,
Beat 'em up.
would we know, do dwarves still exist in this world?
They definitely do. Yeah.
Okay. This is not like a Skyrim situation.
One of the
Yeah,
one of the
no, I
red
did think about doing
cloaks-
that, but no.
One of the red cloaks was a dwarf.
You also bought your climbing gear from a dwarf who told you
That too.
of a dwarven city on the coast of Olskana called Doroyestein.
Okay.
He had a great distaste for the city, and so he left. Your contact at the Inky Drink was also a dwarf.
I
Is
just
it
don't believe
getting
in 'em.
super dark in here, Alex? Like, do we need to,
It is quite dark. Yes.
I'll cast Dark Vision on Cheryl.
Okay.
Oh, that's easy. Okay. I can cast light too at some point. It's like one of the things I have as my race. And I only found or realized it this weekend.
Cool.
So,
Well, Cheryl, you can see in the dark now.
yeah.
Yay!
All right. So you guys are moving further into the city.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Following the main road, as you would imagine it to be,
Can I say
just
one
at the
thing?
base of the stairs. Mm-hmm.
I specifically will be looking out for like little tiny places where a child could be hiding because I could also fit into those spaces.
Okay. Make a perception check for me and see what you find as you make your way.
I think that's a 12. Yeah, 12.
Okay.
Aw.
You continue for about an hour, carefully navigating the cobblestone streets of this ruined city. And as you make your way further in, the ruins have more and more shape to them. They've been preserved, and in some places there are buildings that appear mostly intact, possibly even still in use. But what's more interesting as you press your way into the city is you find roots poking out of the ground.
Yeah.
I want to try to touch him.
Planty boys.
Okay.
It's time to warm up my blight spell.
Make a nature check for me as you touch them.
You take 64 damage.
You take 64 damage. You take 64.
12. Just make sure your mic's next to you. I know. With your 12, You sense that all these roots come from the same source. But that's about all that you can gather.
I can't tell if they like came from above or below.
Well, they're coming out of the ground. So, maybe below.
Coming out like finger pappets or like
No, I mean,
little-
they're like kind of like
Like
an oak
aerial
tree
roots?
leaves.
But I can't
yeah.
tell like where they originated.
No, you can only tell that they came from the same source.
Does it seem like? Do they seem magical?
Make an Arcana check for me. I'm guessing that's bad.
That's a 4.
It's hard to say, but for them to all be from the same source and for you not to see that source, you can only imagine that if it's not magical, it's something very special.
Okay.
Are we all seeing this now, or have you?
You're all seeing the roots in the ground.
What color are they?
They're a medium shade of brown.
Cheryl, do you want to come smell these? See if you can sniff out
Sure.
anything.
Cheryl will get down on a knee and sniff.
Okay.
Sniff.
Make a advantage perception check for me.
I just want to know if they stink.
17.
If they do, that means they have root rot.
The roots smell like you would expect. But what surprises you is that you pick up another scent further into the city. A very faint smell of blood.
Oh no.
Cheryl is walking hastily that direction.
Okay. The rest of you are following?
Yes.
Yes.
He's not
Okay.
really even explaining what he smelled though.
Yeah, I
Like
was gonna ask, did
he
you
senses
share?
that and just kind of like is walking that way.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
I'll just
when
follow
I,
Cheryl hastily.
Yeah, when I see that he's like
Doing a little.
upset,
it's quick.
then I'll follow.
Okay.
He's trying not to be like reckless, you know what I mean? So like as if like somebody's like attack. Basically like he doesn't want to just like bust in and be like, who goes there? But he's not wasting any more time,
Gotcha.
basically. Because he doesn't want to like barge in if like they can still have the element of surprise if they happen upon, you know?
Right.
Alex, what does True Sight do? Because I don't actually know.
So if you look it up, it's like dark vision in terms of like
Okay.
it'll have its stats listed out in 5e. But more or less it allows you to see through normal darkness, magical darkness. It allows you to instantly discern magical disguises and different illusions that use magic. It's very good.
I think
and
you can
it'll-
also see in magical darkness as well, huh?
exactly
Well,
yeah,
and I can
normal and
see
magical darkness.
I can see secret doors hidden by magic and see into the ethereal plane.
Yes,
For 120 feet.
What I'm
Yikes.
picturing
which is
right
an
now-
interesting note, by the way.
What I'm
Yes.
picturing right now is the guy from
Kung Fu Panda.
is it Avatar? Where he shoots the
Oh,
No, it's Kung
yeah.
Fu Panda.
Sorry, yeah, Kung Fu Panda. I'm eating these things. There you go,
What is he
so
called?
what I'm
Blasty
eating.
Blasty Boom Boom Man or something
Yeah, that's
like
that's
that?
what Sokka calls him.
What is he? It
Alex
is that
Panda-
show, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's Avatar.
Alex spend another charge, Alex, to like see forward, like after I don't know, probably like 20 feet or so of Cheryl not explaining something. I'll just like look forward. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if y'all ask, Cheryl will give kind of like a rough
Oh, it's okay.
explanation, but he's just like not openly.
As you do this and your forehead begins to glow, you feel your eyes close and you begin moving forward. It's a weird sensation, feeling your eyes closed but still being able to see. Make a religion check for me.
Okay. 8.
Wah, wah.
Okay. You don't see the exact form of it, but you feel something pulling you in the direction in which Cheryl is walking, even as fast as you're going.
Does it feel like dangerous, or does it feel yeah,
It feels
really
it feels like a bit of guidance.
okay. Cool. Oh, how long does guidance last?
Not that. Like
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I was
spiritual
like-
guidance.
I'm 90% sure it's over.
Okay,
It is definitely over.
I think it's
It's like an
got it.
hour, huh?
Yeah, but it's been longer than that.
No, guidance lasts a minute.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I thought, but I was like,
It has been way
Does
longer
Bless
than that.
last an
Yeah.
hour?
No, I don't think Bless lasts that long either.
Okay, well, fuck me then.
might be 10 minutes. Okay,
Bless is
thanks,
10
Alex. That's it.
Bless is like
Yeah, no
guidance, but it
problem.
just can target more people.
And no secret doors, no ethereal fish swimming around.
No, none that you find along your way. But what you do eventually happen upon, Cheryl, you see it first. 3 shorter humanoid figures have encircled a woman clad in light armor. She appears to be without the use of one of her arms as she holds a blade shakily in front of someone. A small child